Welcome to Genius Maths classes. This is the third class on set theory. Okay. In the first class, we have discussed about the introduction and how to represent set. In the second class, we have discussed about the types of sets, and in this class, we are going to discuss about the operations on sets. Okay. So we know very well about operations in numbers. Okay. What are the operations of numbers and which operations we operate with numbers? Okay. So addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So these four operations we are studied with the numbers, and these four operations are very fundamental and these four are basic operations. Okay. Similarly, we have operations on sets. Similarly, we have operations on sets in it. So there are union operation, second one intersection, third one difference, fourth one symmetric difference, and fifth one is complement. So these five operations we are studying with the sets. Okay. The union operation, intersection, difference, symmetric difference, and complement of the sets. So these were very important operations in sets. So let us discuss one by one. The first one is union operation. Union operation. So in general, just think union means what? Union means combining. Union means combining. So if they are given two sets, ಎರಡು ಸೆಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ಅಂದರೆ suppose A equal to 1, 2, 3 and B equal to 3, 4, 5. So the union operation means the combination, the combining these two sets and getting a new set is a union operation. It is A union B will give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So combining these two sets, we get a new set. It is called as union operation. So let's discuss the definition of union operation. Okay. So by saying this, let A and B are two finite sets, then union of A and B is a set consisting of elements of both A and B, and similar elements can be written once. Okay, and it is denoted by symbol U. So the union operation, let A and B are two finite sets, then union of A and B is the set consisting of all the elements of both A and B, and same elements can be written as once. Same element written only once. So it is denoted by this symbol U. And in mathematical form, we can write A union B equal to X, such that the element X either belongs to A or X X belongs to B. So this is the mathematical definition. A and B, that is equal to X such that X belongs to A or X belongs to B. Now, just consider some example. For example, let A equal to X such that X belongs to natural numbers and X is less than or equal to 10. So this is the set A, and set B, X such that X belongs to N and X is the prime number and X is less than or equal to 15. So what is A union B? What is A union B is a question mark. Okay. So we have to solve this example. Solution. In order to solve the example, first let me know about the elements of both A and B. Right. So A, what is given? X such that X belongs to N and X less than or equal to 10. So X belongs to N means X belongs to natural numbers, that is start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So the given X less than or equal to 10, that is why X is equal to 10 here. And what is the B? Operation B. Operation B, X such that X belongs to N and X is a prime number. We know that prime number is the divisor of this number is itself and 1 and itself are the only divisors of this number, and it should be less than or equal to 15. So what are those numbers? 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. So why not 15? 15 is divided by 5, 3. Therefore 15 is not a prime number. And therefore 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13 are only prime number. So now our operation A union B. Okay. A union means the collection of all the elements in both A and B, and same elements can be written once. Say 1 similar, so only written once. 2, 2, 3, 3, and 4 is here but not here, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 13. This is the union operation. Combination of these two elements, we get a new set. It is called as A union B. Okay, we have discussed about the A union B operation, right? And next we will discuss about the intersection. Intersection of sets. So intersection means if you consider any two elements, we must have write the new set with the common elements of both A and B. For example, A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and B equal to 4, 5, 6. These two sets, A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and B equal to 4, 5, 6. So the new set A intersection B, can be written as the common elements between these two elements. These two sets, there are two common elements 4, 5, 4, 5. That is only 4, 5 is the common between A and B. That is why intersection B is a new set consisting of 4 and 5. So the definition is, let A and B are two sets. Okay, the intersection of A and B is the set consisting of elements which are common to both A and B. So it is denoted by symbol this one. Okay, and in mathematical we can write A intersection B x such that x belongs to A and x belongs to B. So this is the difference between intersection and union operation. Here we write the set A intersection B with x such that x must belongs to A and x must belongs to B. There in union operation we write the set A union B such that x either belongs to A or either belongs to B. This is the difference between A and this is the difference between union and intersection. And similarly we consider some example here. Consider the same example. Okay, let A x such that x belongs to n and x less than or equal to 10, and B x such that x belongs to n and x less than or equal to 15, which where x is a prime number. Consider a similar example. Okay, so solution is, so what is A intersection B, right? The question is, what is A intersection B? The solution is, so A is, we know that the elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and B 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, and 13. Okay, we have considered the previous example. Okay, and the A is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and B is 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. So we have to write the A intersection B. A intersection B is the common elements between both A and B. So what are the common elements between A and B? 1, 1. So 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3. So 3 is common. Okay. 4 is not common here. So 4 cannot be the element of A intersection B. 5. So 5 here and there. Therefore 5 is a common element. 6 is not the member of A intersection B. 7. Okay. 8, 9, 10 are not present in B. 11, 13 is not present in A. That is why 1, 2, 3, 5, 7 are the only elements between these two sets. Okay. So this is about A intersection B. And we also written the Venn diagram. So this is Venn diagram. Here A and here B. Okay, we can also denote it by Venn diagram, and this portion is A intersection B, and this portion is A intersection B, and whole, this whole is A union B. This only portion is A intersection B, and the whole union is A union B. So what are the elements comes here? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But A intersection B is the common between these two. So we write here 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. Except these two, we can write 4, 6, 8, 9, 10 here, and here 11, 13. So this is about the Venn diagram. So next, this is about intersection, and next, now we discuss about the difference of sets. Difference of sets. Okay, let A and B are finite set. So let A and B are finite sets. Okay, so the difference of sets, the difference of sets is the collection of elements which are belongs to A but not belongs to B, and symbolically we write A minus B. That means A minus B such that X belongs to A but X does not belongs to B. So what is the difference of sets means? We know the difference in number theory. If you have number 9 and 7, the difference is 9 minus 7. So among the 9 persons, if you remove 7 members, there remain only 2 members. ಅಂದ್ರೆ 9 ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಒಳಗೆ 7 ಜನ ಅಂತ ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ? ಇಬ್ರು ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. Similarly in this set, if you have elements in A, A, E, I, O, U, so these are the members of the set A, and in B I am writing A, B, C, E. Okay, so these are the A, B, C are the members of the set B. If I write A minus B, so according to the definition that A and B are two finite sets, the difference of set is the collection of elements. The collection of elements in which the elements belongs to A, the elements only belongs to A but not belongs to B after the operation. So here, what are the operation here? Here also A, here also A, and this A cancels. Okay, in A minus B, A cancels. B is here, not is here, so we write, sorry, B is here but not here, so we can, it is not the element of A minus B. Okay, I is here but not here, so I is the element. O is the element here, okay, but not here, that is why O is also element. U is here but U is not here, so this is also element. E is here, also here, so this element this way cancels. So what is the element? I, O, U. So these are the only 3 elements present in A minus B. So this is the simple example. In Venn diagram we can write, we can represent in Venn diagram. So A and B. Okay, the only this portion is A minus B. That means the elements only belonging to A minus B is this portion. So it is represented by like this in Venn diagram. So this is about the difference of sets. Okay. The next one is symmetric difference. The fourth one, symmetric difference. Okay, let A and B are finite sets. Then the symmetric difference, union of A minus B and B minus A, that is A symmetric difference B is the A minus B union B minus A. That implies X such that X doesn't belong to A intersection B. This is the symmetric difference. In Venn diagram we can represent like this. Okay, this is A set, this is B set, and this portion is A minus B, and this portion is B minus A. So the union of these two sets is the symmetric difference. Okay. Next we are going to discuss about the complement. The complement set is very important. Okay. The fifth operation is very important in set theory. This is complement. The fifth one is the complement of set. Complement of set. Okay. Let U be the universal set. Let U be the universal set and A is a subset of it. A is the subset. Okay. Then complement of A is complement of set A is the collection of elements which belongs to which belongs to U but not to A, and it is denoted by A dash. That is nothing but U minus A. So the difference between U and A is nothing but the complement of A. So U minus A, that is A dash, such that the X which belongs to U but the X doesn't belong to U. This is the complement set. The best example is if you write U X such that X belongs to N and X is less than or equal to 10. This is the universal set, and A the set of even numbers. Set of even numbers. Okay, solution. So what is A dash? The A dash means complement of it. So solution is, so U equal to, this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the set A is a set of even number, that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So which is less than numbers less than 10. Numbers less than 10 only. The set of even numbers less than 10 only. And this is the set U, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So what we mean by A dash? A dash is U minus A. Okay? A dash is nothing but U minus A. Now, U ದೊಳಗಿರೋ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಜೊತೆ A ದೊಳಗಿರೋ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ನ ಕಳೆದಾಗ U ದ ಉಳಿಯುವಂತ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಮಾತ್ರನೇ A dash ಆಗಿ ಉಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. So here 1 is not there, and therefore okay, here 2 will cancel, here 4 cancel, 6 cancel, 8 cancel, and 10 cancel. What will remain in U? 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So the complement of A is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, which are all numbers less than 10. So this is about the complement set. Okay, after all the operation, we discuss some important properties of sets. Okay, the first one is commutative law. This means A union B must be equal to B union A. This is the commutative law. That means A commute with B and B is commute with A. Here A intersection B is equal to B intersection A. So this is commutative law. So this is similar as the commutative law in numbers, because 2 plus 3 equal to 5 and also 3 plus 2 equal to 5. So this is equal. 2 plus 3 equal to 5 and 3 plus 2 also equal to 5. This is similar as this. A union B must be equal to B union A, and A intersection B is also equal to B intersection A. So this is the simple example. And also the second one is associative law. That is A union of B union C must be equal to A union of B of C. So this is the similarity associative law, and A intersection of B intersection B must be equal to A intersection B of A intersection C. So this is the same example. 1 plus 2 plus 3 equal to 6, and 1 plus 2 plus 3 also equal to 6. Okay, 1 plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 6, and 1 plus 2 3 plus 3 is equal to 6. So this is the simple example. Okay, idempotent law. This is idempotent law. That means the set A is union with this itself only, that gives the A. A jothe combined adaga what will it give? It will give only A, and A intersection A also gives A. This is idempotent law. And identity laws, A union phi is equal to A, and U intersection A equal to A. So A na phi jothe union madidage ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? A ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So A na U ಜೊತೆ intersection ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? ನಮಗೆ A ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Similarly A ನ ಯೂನಿಯನ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? U ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಲ್ ಸೆಟ್. and A ನ phi ಜೊತೆ empty set ಜೊತೆ intersection ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ we can get phi. Similarly distributive law means the union is distributed over the intersection. The union operation distributed over intersection, that is A union B intersection C is equal to A union B intersection A union C. This is the called as the union operation distributed over intersection. Similarly here A intersection B union C equal to A intersection B union A intersection B. Here the intersection operation is distributed over the union. Intersection operation is distributed over the union. And complementary law. These are complementary laws. That is A union A dash is equal to A. Obviously A union A dash is always equal to A, and A intersection A dash is always equal to null set, because there are no common elements, and here A and A dash are different sets. That is why it will give the union set, and here A intersection A dash is empty set. And the universal complementary is the phi dash. The complement of phi is always universal set, and complement of universal set is always phi set. And double complementary. This is double complement. A complement of complement is again you will get the original set A. And De Morgan's law, very important. De Morgan's law, A union B whole dash is equal to A dash intersection B dash, and A intersection B whole dash equal to A dash union B dash. So this is about the some very important properties of set operations on set theory. So this concluded my operations on set class. So this include the some important properties. This will help you in solving some example. Okay, and thank you so much.